A Las Vegas Strip icon may be in its final days, while another Las Vegas casino announces a major renovation. The longest Las Vegas strike in years finally ends. Fees on the Las Vegas Strip continues to spike. A massive new Las Vegas development opens, and the Strip may have some big problems, all while legendary performers and exciting new restaurants head to the Strip. There's a lot to talk about during this Las Vegas update for February 2025. February is a great time to visit Las Vegas, y'all, and there's a lot going on, and temperatures are starting to increase as winter gradually loses its grip. While it is warming up, it can still be cold, so make sure to bring those layers. But first, we are getting close to our goal of 250,000 subscribers, y'all. So if you haven't done so, take a second, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you keep getting some of the best Las Vegas content out there, and we thank you. So let's kick things off with the MGM Grand's $300 million room reboot. Yep, MGM Grand's main tower is getting a $300 million facelift. That's right, it's sprucing up all 4,212 rooms. Now, the first shiny, newly renovated rooms are expected to drop on March 1st, and the whole renovation should wrap by year's end. They're reportedly adding 111 suites, a Netflix Bites, which will feature food and drinks inspired by hit Netflix shows, and a Palm Tree Beach Club to replace Wet Republic. Like a lot of things in Las Vegas, we expect room rates may increase after the renovation, but we'll let you know once we learn more. You'll be able to check out Netflix Bites at MGM Grand this month, as they recently announced they will be opening on February 20th. And speaking of fee increases, well, the Strip fee hikes continue. That's right, MGM raises its resort fees once again in December, with some of its resorts on the Strip now charging a daily $55 resort fee. MGM also reportedly increased its parking fees at its properties as well. Now, in addition, according to reports, MGM is apparently exploring additional ways to lighten our pockets, like tiered restaurant seatings, where customers can pay up for the best seats at MGM Resort restaurants. So if you're looking for that perfect seat looking out at the Bellagio fountains at Prime, for example, you may end up having to pay extra for that. Wait, final days for another Strip icon? Yep, the owner of Las Vegas Strip icon Circus Circus, Paul Ruffin, is reportedly ready to clown around with cash. He's putting Circus Circus up for sale, and it's got 102 acres of prime Strip real estate. Ruffin snagged it for $825 million 6 years back, and now says it's worth a whopping $5 billion. So $5 billion might sound crazy, but remember his Frontier flip? Bought it for $167 million and sold it for a $1.2 billion. So according to Ruffin, he's getting a lot of interest in the property from potential buyers. So stay tuned for more on this. Remember that Culinary union strike we were talking about? Well, big news on the labor front. The longest hotel workers strike in decades recently wrapped up with a new deal between the Culinary Union and Virgin Hotels Las Vegas. After a whopping 69 days of picketing and negotiations, around 700 employees are reportedly looking at a shiny new 5-year deal. So the agreement was ratified by 100% vote. Now, we don't yet have details of the deal, but we'll let you know as we learn more. Is F1 in Las Vegas not a winning formula? All right, F1 race fans, let's talk numbers. Now, year 2 of the Las Vegas Grand Prix didn't exactly rev up the Las Vegas economy in November, at least relative to last year's F1. Now, Las Vegas visitor volume was up slightly in November by reportedly less than a percentage point, but that appears mostly due to this year's SEMA, which had 10,000 more attendees than in 2023. And November hotel room rates crashed 20% compared to 2023, while airport traffic dipped by 2.1%. Plus, the Strip's gambling revenue also continued to drop, but we'll get more into that later in this update. Now, it's not surprising that attendance and room rates dipped after the inaugural F1 race, which always tends to outperform. So the best test may be comparing this year's performance against the upcoming race in 2025. Fontainebleau is reportedly tightening its free parking policy. So the original 4-hour free for everyone is now reportedly a thing of the past. So out-of-towners now get 1 hour free, locals 3, and then it's $20 charge for up to 24 hours. Hotel guests and those with higher reward status still park for free. So maybe it's time to level up your rewards membership. All aboard! Next stop, Westgate. The Las Vegas Loop just got a new stop, Westgate Station. Now this one's unique, perched above ground between Westgate's valet and the parking garage. So if you're looking forward to zipping around Sin City Underground in a Tesla, well, the Westgate Station is ready to roll. Are there some big problems on the Strip? Well, the Strip Casino gaming win revenue dropped for the 5th straight month in November by 3.91% year over year. Now, gaming win revenue for the fiscal year from July through November fell 5.73%. Is this a growing problem for the Strip? Well, we'll have to see. December revenue numbers have not yet been released, but we will update you as soon as we receive them. And the state's overall numbers aren't looking much better, with a 4.21% drop in November and a 2.85% decline for the fiscal year from July through November. Downtown Las Vegas win revenue also declined in November, dropping 2.69%, but win revenue has actually increased by 2.79% for the fiscal year. Switching things up, country fans, get ready. Kenny Chesney is making history as the first country act to play at the Sphere, kicking off a 15-date residency starting this May. No doubt the No Shoes Nation will be out in full force in Vegas when his residency is in town. Now, Chesney had initially announced a 12-date Sphere residency, but quickly added 3 more dates due to immense ticket demands during the pre-sale. Janet Miss Jackson If You're Nasty recently extended her Resorts World residency through May. Now, after a rocking 2-show debut over New Year, she quickly added 6 new dates. Tickets are on sale now. Lenny Kravitz fans, well, he's back, baby. After a sold-out run last fall, the ageless rocker's returning to Dolby Live at Park MGM for 5 shows this August. From hard rock to soul, this guy's got it all, and he's ready to bring it to Vegas once more. So we were lucky to be able to check out Lenny Kravitz recently perform at the Sphere during CES. He definitely is bringing the energy, and we had a ton of fun. Now, the Scorpions have hit the pause button on their Las Vegas residency. So drummer Mickey D is battling sepsis. So the band decided to push their Coming Home to Vegas 60th anniversary residency from February to August. So if you are ready to rock out this month with the Scorpions, you'll now need to wait until August. And we have some bad news for the Black Eyed Peas fans. So the band recently canceled their Planet Hollywood residency due to current circumstances, or as rumors suggest anyway, terrible ticket sales. I guess they got a feeling that tonight's not going to be a good night. With 15 canceled dates, at least you'll get your money back automatically. Y'all, Allegiant Stadium is turning it up. Coming up at Allegiant, you can check out Rugby League at Allegiant on March 1st, and on March 29th, Mayday will be performing during their 25th anniversary tour, and on April 19th and 20th, WrestleMania 41 will be at Allegiant, and no doubt things are going to get crazy that weekend in Vegas. And since we're here at Allegiant, let's look a little further ahead. Get ready to rock out with AC/DC on April 26th. Tickets are on sale now. Mary J. Blige is coming to Las Vegas at the end of this month at T-Mobile. On February 28th, she's going to be performing with Neo and Mario during her For My Fans tour. Now, 2 residencies from major country artists will be taking place this month in Vegas. Blake Shelton and Garth Brooks both will be performing at Caesars Palace. Oh, and following a run of 8 sold-out nights at the first electronic music residency at Sphere, well, Afterlife Presents Anima, The End of Genesis, recently announced 4 additional shows. So the new Anima show will be on February 27th, 28th, March 1st, and 2nd this year. Get ready for Pickleball Slam 3! Yep, that's right, I said pickleball. So the Pickleball Slam 3 will take place on February 16th at Mandalay Bay. So the event's going to feature Andre Agassi and Steffi Graf against Andy Roddick and Eugene Bouchard in a $1 million pickleball showdown between the tennis legends. So the Boulevard has now reportedly completed its construction, so you can expect many new retailers to start opening their doors at Boulevard through 2025. So the first retailer to open was, of course, Puma, which opened their 2-story store last year. Now, some of the initial retailers this year reportedly include Abercrombie & Fitch, Lululemon, H&M, and Adidas. Even from the Boulevard, just a little ways up the Strip, the Bellagio Conservatory recently slithered into the Lunar New Year with its Year of the Snake display. Y'all, they outdid themselves with money trees, they had cherry blossoms, dragons, pandas, and a bridge that'll have you feeling like you're in a fairy tale. It's open 24/7 as always, and this display will run until March 1st. Summer's heating up early at MGM Grand, so the Norwegian DJ Kygo is bringing the Palm Tree Beach Club to town in May, replacing Wet Republic. Okay, close your eyes and picture this: a saltwater pool, LED screens, pyrotechnics, and enough space for 3,000 party people. Now, according to the press release, Beverly Hills meets Palm Springs with a sprinkle of country club chic, something like that. We may just have to check it out when it opens in May. And since we're on the party vibes, all right, party people, Voodoo Lounge at the Rio, guess what? It's back from the dead. So after a permanent pandemic closure, this sky-high spot reopened recently. Now, there's no cover, but make sure your attire is as upscale as the altitude, and the amazing views are free. There's a steakhouse staking a claim at the Venetian. Yep, so Boa Steakhouse is making a comeback to the Strip, reportedly setting up shop at the Palazzo Tower at the Venetian later this year. Now, after a decade-long hiatus, Boa is ready to try its luck once again in Vegas in the space left by Villa Azur. So Villa Azur's loud and pricey approach apparently didn't cut it, but Boa's hoping its steak will win over the Vegas crowd. And guess what? Marianelli's at the M Resort, well, they're now serving breakfast. So the Italian restaurant provides another option for breakfast at the M, which we are happy about. And the prices seem reasonable enough, at least for Las Vegas hotel and resorts. Classic American breakfast with 3 eggs and bacon will run you about $14, for example. So breakfast is available from 7 to 11 a.m. on weekdays and till noon on weekends. Yum, yum, give me some breakfast. Now, as we previously reported, Caramella, the new Italian restaurant, bar, and speakeasy at Planet Hollywood, well, it's now open in the space where Koi used to be. So this spot, which claims to draw inspiration from 1970s Italy, features a terrace overlooking the Strip, a candy shop filled with Italian sweets, and a funky lounge. And the lounge is pure retro swank with a secret door leading to a DJ booth that's more mirrored than a disco ball. We got some sad news for our foodies out there. So Julian Serrano Tapas at Aria recently closed its doors after 15 years of serving up Spanish dishes and tapas. So Serrano, who's about to turn 75, is stepping back into retirement, having already closed Picasso last August. So we'll miss his tapas for sure. There's drama in the kitchen. So plans for the Filo Mar restaurant at Wynn Las Vegas have reportedly been canned. And according to Vital Vegas, there's more drama here than in a soap opera marathon. So Chef Fabio Chabiacchi was all set to bring his culinary magic to Wynn, but things went sideways quickly. Now, according to the rumors, apparently Fabio got a little too cozy with other resorts, trying to juggle deals like he's auditioning for a circus act. Well, Wynn wasn't having it and shut it down, leaving Fabio to find a new playground in Vegas. Wynn, don't play that. We got some arcade fun returning to downtown. So In the Game is now open, bringing its 7,000 square foot arcade wonderland to El Portal Theater on Fremont Street. Now, with classic and cutting edge games plus VR experiences, it's a paradise for joystick jockeys. And when you're in need of a break, hit up their sports bar style restaurant for burgers, pizza, and wings. And getting back to Allegiant Stadium, well, they've been crowned Billboard's #1 U.S. entertainment venue for 2024, with over 657,000 fans rocking out to performances like Rolling Stones, Pink, and Billy Joel. It raked in $118 million in ticket sales, y'all. Now, globally, it's second to only Mexico City Estado GMP Seguros. Y'all, Vegas chefs are cooking up some beard nods. Seriously, Las Vegas is flexing its culinary muscle with 5 James Beard nominations. I mean, we got DJ Flores from Milpa, Sarah Thompson, Casa Playa, Michael Vacnine from 00 Pie and Pub, and Eliezer Villanueva of Restaurant de Joël Robuchon battling it out for the Best Chef Southwest category. And Christy Norman of Delilah at Wynn is shaking things up in the new Outstanding Professional and Beverage Service category. April 2nd is D-Day for finalists, and then off to Chicago in June for the big winners reveal. Y'all, Nevada's got some moving blues. So according to U-Haul's Growth Index, the Silver State dropped from 11th to 35th in relocation ranking last year. So more people are apparently packing it up and heading south of the Mason-Dixon line to states such as like South Carolina, Florida, and Texas. There's a $10 million commercial center makeover happening in Clark County. So Clark County is reportedly giving the historic commercial center a $10 million facelift. So they're hoping to transform the 60s relic into a modern town square. They're tearing down and renovating buildings, and even Lotus of Siam might reopen soon after a long hiatus. And speaking of Clark County, well, we got some more news. So they recently bought Sam Boyd Stadium from UNLV for $5 million. Now that's basically a thank you note for upkeep since the stadium closed in 2020. What are they going to do with it? Tear it down? Throw epic events? Your guess is as good as ours, but stay tuned. Y'all, is Nevada finally running out of room? Well, home builders in Southern Nevada are sounding the alarm. They're reportedly lobbying the state and Congress to release more land before we run out of space for new homes by 2032. Well, according to them anyway. With 86% of Clark County under federal control, well, they claim that the housing market might hit a wall due to the lack of buildable land. Las Vegas is apparently forecasted to add about 700,000 residents by 2040. Dang. That's a lot of people. And we're saying goodbye to International Smoke at MGM Grand. So this celeb chef restaurant by Michael Mina and Aisha Curry recently closed on January 19th after 5 years. Now, we have not yet heard what will be replacing it, but we'll let you know as soon as we find out. Do you have Instagram? We have Instagram. Be sure to follow us over on Instagram at Turn It Up World. Hey, if you have some tips or suggestions you think others coming to Las Vegas during the month of February would appreciate, we'll leave them in the comment section below. And one last thing, if you want to know 10 of the newest things to do in Las Vegas for 2025, we'll click that video right here. You see it on the screen? It's right there. It's right there. I see it. You must see it. All right, y'all. And we'll see you in the next one.